business executive technologist at Holst Center, and they will be talking about facilitating wellness throughout the human life cycle through next generation wearables and sensors. So over to you.
Thanks a lot, Martin. Hello, everyone. My name is Ashok Sridhar from Holst Center. Together with my colleague Russell Anderson from DuPont, I will present to you our innovations in facilitating wellness throughout the human life cycle, especially through next generation wearables and sensors. Next slide, please. So let me briefly introduce myself. As Martin introduced, I am responsible for business development at TNOHolst Center, primarily for healthcare portfolio. My focus is on wearable devices, smart clothing, and large area sensors. I have a mix of techno-commercial background with a PhD in printed electronics from the University of Twente in the Netherlands. And in the last, let's say, 10, 11 years, I've been involved in various roles in printed electronics, especially, but also in 3D printing. Now, Russell, could you go next and introduce yourself, please?
Yes, hello, everybody. My name is Russell Anderson. I'm a technical specialist at DuPont Microcircuit Materials. My background is materials science. I have worked at DuPont for over 32 years and had a number of roles both in the technical operations and quality sphere, but currently I'm providing technical support to customers in the EMEA region, and with a particular focus on wearable devices, biomedical sensors, and printed electronics.
Thank you. Now let's go to the introduction part. I'll start with introducing Holst Center. So Holst Center is an R&D innovation center founded in 2005 by two leading research organizations in Europe. One is TNO, which is the Netherlands Organization for Applied Scientific Research, and the other one is IMEC, which is the Belgian Microelectronics Center, each of them having more than 3,500 employees. Holst Center itself is located on the high-tech campus in Eindhoven, by some measures the smartest square kilometer in Europe. We have about 250 employees, primarily scientists and engineers. So what do? Well, we enable electronic devices, next-gen electronic devices that are flexible, stretchable, wearable, washable, even formable. So with these technological building blocks, we enable new applications and products, primarily in healthcare and vitality, but also in IoT, Internet of Things, mobility as in automotive, and energy, for which we have a program on printed batteries. We do not bring products to the market ourselves, but we help companies from around the world to bring out products with seamlessly integrated electronics. So in this slide, I'll give you a flavor of what we do on a daily basis. On the top half of the slide, you see that the new form factors and let's say new generation electronic building blocks are created by us primarily by using additive printing processes like screen printing, inkjet printing, laser-based printing, and so on and so forth, but also deposition coating technologies. So with these additive manufacturing techniques, we can deposit functional materials on all kinds of substrates, including flexible polymeric substrates, textiles, and paper, and so on and so forth. But we don't stop at that. We enable new applications as shown at the bottom of the slide by combining these printed circuitry, printed structures with traditional electronic components, the chips, the LEDs for wireless communication chips, and so on and so forth, to bring the best of both worlds while not compromising on the functionality or the form factor. As you can see, there are examples of vital signs monitoring belt for infants and adults, advanced human-machine interfaces for automotive and white goods, smart clothing applications, and many, many others, some of which you will see on the next slides. Then our innovation specific to healthcare cuts across, or let's say covers, three pillars of so-called human-centric healthcare: prevention of diseases, early diagnosis of diseases, and personalized therapy once the disease has occurred. Just to give you some examples here, our smart clothing innovations enable continuous monitoring and even actuation integrated in textile, so that a person's or the wearer's well-being can be monitored, and proactively the person can be, let's say, coached or treated to avoid or prevent diseases. To this end, we have also set up a so-called Vitality Hub to create technologies, building blocks, and business models for workspace